From Orlando, Florida, this Camping World Bowl Report is presented by Gabe's Unbelievable Finds, Unbeatable Prices. Hi, everybody. We welcome you into Mountaineer Team Headquarters, and it is Football Friday. Tony Caridi along with Coach Dwight Wallace as West Virginia gets set to take on the Orange of Syracuse in the Camping World Bowl. So here we go again. There's been obviously a long layoff, and Coach, I guess the biggest thing as you go into these type of games is the unknown. And that unknown this year is even more underscored by the fact that we've got several players really from both teams who won't be playing.
Yeah, no question. And it just drives you nuts, especially as a defensive coach, if you don't know what's happening on the offense. And then if you're an offensive side guy and now you've got a couple defenders over there missing, how do you take advantage of that? So I think the unknowns are the key, and how do you take advantage of that and try to gain a little bit of an edge?
What's really going to be interesting is to see how Dana Holgorsen uses his not one but two quarterbacks. He has made it a point to say that both Jack Allison and Trey Lowe, who has not played yet at all this season, will be in action. So he's got some cards on his side as to what he is going to do. And again, he's going to be calling the plays rather than outgoing offensive coordinator Jake Spavital.
Well, also, I think that kind of a comment really drives defensive coordinators nuts. I mean, what are they going to do with two quarterbacks? One's a runner, one's a passer. They put them at the same time. What do they do? I mean, I don't. So sometimes you just feed that out there to let those guys do the extra work too. So we like to spend their practice time, but that's easy to spend when you just don't know. A key spot like quarterback is really hard to prepare for.
On the other side, Syracuse offensively is led by quarterback Eric Dungy, who is a guy that can hurt you with both his feet and with his arm. He's rushed for 15 touchdowns this season. He's a really tough guy to bring down as well. Big, strong, physical guy. Obviously, Tony Gibson's defense struggled at the end of the year just through injuries and assortment of things. He's going to have a lot of time here to get ready for this, and it looks as though the more you talk about it, stopping the run is going to be absolute paramount.
Yeah, I think so. I think we have to take a look back at our Texas game. They had that, Sam Ehlinger, I think was a big, strong guy, could run, could throw. We're getting the same thing here. And he escaped several times throwing up to that 6'6", 6'5" receiver, So I don't know. We'll have to see how we match up with this one. I think how we handle the blitz is going to be key on both sides of the football, and then how we play man coverage behind the blitz. When we bring pressure, who can cover them? So I think that's going to boil down to a lot. Plus these guys, Tony, turnovers. I mean, they get turnovers.
They do. They're among the best in the nation in turnover margin. That obviously is going to be a key. And then over on the special team side, they've got the best field goal kicker in all of college football, the Lou Groza Award winner, and a punter who's going to be in the NFL one day. They can really flip the field on you. So keep that in mind as well. Special teams are absolutely huge. You cannot suffer the loss there.
Yeah, they got a punt return guy too. It isn't too bad. So I think we've got to make sure our coverage teams are on top of it. And sometimes those are the areas you go to sleep a little bit on in bowl games, and we can't do that. You and I have talked in the past bowls, Tony, also that tackling is so key early in the game, because a lot of times at the end of the year, you're tackling running backs without fresh legs, and then you take some time off, and when you come back, you've got running backs with fresh legs, and getting them down is not easy.
Very good point. All right, so by all accounts, both of these teams have had great preparation. West Virginia is very happy with its preparation. They've mixed both. Preparation in Morgantown, preparation down here, and they've had some fun as well. Both teams seem as though they want to play in this game. It should be a great one. Kickoff is set for 5:15, and we invite you to join us on MSN Radio. Along with Coach Dwight Wallace, I'm Tony Caridi, and this has been Football Friday. From Orlando, Florida, this Camping World Bowl Report has been presented by Gabe's Unbelievable Finds, Unbeatable Prices.